The stage lights flicker to life as the audience buzzes with anticipation. A young Filipino man walks out, his steps slow but steady, wearing a classic black leather jacket, blue jeans, and polished boots, a look reminiscent of Elvis Presley himself. The judges exchange quick glances, uncertain of what to expect. Simon Cowell, leaning slightly forward, asks his name. "My name is Angelo, and I'm from the Philippines," he replies with a humble smile, his nervousness visible but controlled. When Simon asks what he plans to sing, Angelo answers softly, "An Elvis song, something close to my heart." A few people in the audience chuckle, perhaps thinking he's just another impersonator. But the moment the music begins, the tender opening notes of "Can't Help Falling in Love," everything changes. Angelo's voice emerges smooth, deep, and hauntingly similar to Elvis's, carrying an old soul charm that instantly silences the room. The laughter fades, replaced by stunned faces and wide eyes. His tone has that same soulful warmth, each word dripping with emotion. Even Simon, known for his skepticism, leans forward, eyebrows raised in disbelief. Angelo's voice fills the hall, his confidence growing with every note. By the end of the first verse, the audience is completely captivated, realizing they aren't just hearing an imitation, they're witnessing something extraordinary unfold right before their eyes. As the song continues, Angelo's voice grows stronger, commanding the entire room with its power and emotion. His tone is rich and warm, capturing the very essence of Elvis Presley's legendary voice, yet with a gentle sincerity that makes it uniquely his own. The audience begins to react, some gasp, others rise slightly from their seats in disbelief. Every note feels alive, as though time itself has paused to listen. Heidi covers her mouth in astonishment, while Sophia claps along to the beat, smiling in admiration. Howie leans toward Simon, whispering, "He sounds like Elvis reborn," earning a rare grin from the usually serious judge. The energy in the room transforms, what began as curiosity turns into pure awe. Angelo's eyes stay closed as he sings from the heart, his voice echoing with a mixture of nostalgia and passion that sends chills through the audience. The crowd starts swaying, lost in the performance, and some even record the moment on their phones. Simon's expression shifts from skepticism to quiet amazement, his eyes locked on the performer as if trying to comprehend how this ordinary-looking man could produce such an extraordinary sound. By the time Angelo reaches the chorus, the entire theater is united in stunned silence, everyone fully aware that they are witnessing a voice that feels like it has traveled through time. As Angelo finishes the final note, the stage falls silent for a heartbeat, and then the entire audience erupts into thunderous applause. People leap to their feet, cheering, clapping, and shouting his name. The energy in the room is electric, a mixture of joy and disbelief. Some older fans in the crowd wipe tears from their eyes, clearly moved by how much he reminded them of the real Elvis Presley. Heidi jumps up with excitement, exclaiming, "You just brought Elvis back to life." Sophia nods in agreement, adding, "That was pure magic." Angelo stands frozen on stage, overwhelmed by the reaction. His eyes glisten as he places a trembling hand over his chest, visibly emotional. Howie smiles warmly, giving him a standing ovation as well. The camera pans toward Simon, who remains seated, calm, thoughtful, and unusually quiet. The audience notices and starts chanting, "Golden buzzer. Golden buzzer," hoping for the moment everyone dreams of. Simon finally looks up, his expression unreadable, as the lights dim slightly and golden tones flicker across the stage. The cheers grow louder, echoing through the theater, filling the space with anticipation. Angelo takes a deep breath, holding back tears, unsure of what's coming next, but he knows, deep inside, that something unforgettable is about to happen. Simon finally breaks his silence, leaning toward his microphone with that signature thoughtful look. "Angelo," he begins, his voice calm but powerful, "I've listened to countless Elvis covers over the years, but I've never heard anything quite like that." The crowd cheers, sensing something monumental is about to happen. "You didn't just sound like Elvis," Simon continues, "you captured his soul, the heart, the emotion, the magic." Angelo's eyes widen, tears beginning to form as the audience screams in excitement. Heidi and Sophia smile brightly, clapping in full support, while Howie nods in agreement. Simon slowly rises from his seat, his hand hovering over the golden buzzer. The crowd starts chanting louder, "Press it! Press it!" The tension builds with every passing second. Then, with a small smirk, Simon slams his hand down on the button. In an instant, golden confetti bursts into the air, raining over the stage in a breathtaking display. Angelo drops to his knees, completely overcome with emotion, tears streaming down his face as the audience roars. Simon walks up to the stage, clapping proudly. "You brought Elvis back for one more night," he says with a smile. The golden confetti swirls around Angelo, shimmering under the lights, marking the moment his dream finally turned into reality. Backstage, Angelo is still covered in golden confetti, his hands shaking as he tries to process what just happened. His family rushes toward him, his mother in tears, his father holding back emotion, and his younger siblings cheering with pride. His mother embraces him tightly, whispering, "You did it, Anik, you made the whole world proud." Angelo smiles through tears, his voice trembling as he says, "I can't believe Simon hit the golden buzzer, it feels like a dream." The crew congratulates him, and even other contestants gather around, patting his back and telling him he deserved it. The moment is pure, emotional, and overwhelming. As the cameras follow him for the post-performance interview, Angelo looks directly into the lens and says, "I grew up singing Elvis in my room. I just wanted to keep his music alive, I never thought it would bring me here." Clips of his performance start trending online within minutes, gaining millions of views and comments praising his voice. Headlines call him the Filipino Elvis. Simon's golden buzzer moment floods social media, and fans around the world are moved by his story. As the episode ends, Angelo stands in the corridor, looking back toward the stage lights one last time. He smiles, realizing this is only the beginning of a dream that will change his life forever.